Good evening and welcome to the Township Committee meeting of April 27, 2021. Ms. Brake, please call the roll.
Committeewoman Erickson.
Here.
Committeeman Thompson.
Here.
Committeeman Wright.
Present.
Deputy Mayor Delacour.
Here.
Mayor Lapani.
Here.
Administrator Ferreira.
Here.
Attorney Willard.
Here. Please join me in salute to the flag. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be advised that in accordance with Section 5 of the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231 of the Public Laws of 1975, that notice of this meeting was made by the posting on the bulletin board at the Hillsborough Township Municipal Complex and notifying the officially designated newspapers that this meeting would take place at the Hillsborough Township Municipal Complex at 7:30 p.m. on April 27th, 2021. Members of the public may participate in this public meeting in person or via Zoom as posted. First order of business would be March 19th, 2021, approval of minutes, regular session minutes. May I have a
It's
motion
March
to
9th.
approve
I'm sorry.
on March 9th, 2021 meeting minutes?
So moved, Mayor.
Thank you. Second,
Second.
thank you. Roll call, please.
Committeewoman Erickson.
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson.
Yes.
Committeeman Wright.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Delacour.
Yes.
Mayor Lapani.
Yes. Next, we have our March 23rd, 2021 regular session minutes. May I have a motion to approve the March 23rd, 2021 meeting minutes?
So moved, Mayor.
Thank you.
Second.
Second, thank you. Roll call.
Committeewoman Erickson.
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson.
Yes.
Committeeman Wright.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Delacour.
Yes.
Mayor Lapani.
Yes. Now we'll have our reports from committee liaisons. We'll start with Committeewoman Erickson, please.
Thank you, Mayor, and welcome to everybody that is here tonight and joining us virtually. So let me begin with a word from the Department of Public Works. Public Works is in its final round of the senior curbside pickup this week. We would like to give a shout out to Raritan Borough for the use of their former Packer truck that was given to the township through a shared services agreement. The use of the truck has sped up the curbside pickup operation tremendously and has allowed us to meet our deadlines. So thank you again to Raritan Borough. It's always great to see townships working together. There are still plenty of dates available for the township cleanup days at the Orton Road facility. I want to give a big thank you to our Clean Communities Coordinator, Sheila Castellano, and the 60 volunteers and Public Works and Parks employees that participated in the Earth Day cleanup through the New Jersey Clean Communities program this past weekend. I assisted Captain Cleanup on Saturday, where roughly 2 tons of litter was collected and disposed of. It was truly a great experience, and it was so nice to see the growing interest in this worthwhile program. The town is very large, and we all need the volunteer help we can get to make and keep the town clean. Another program that took place on Saturday was our tree seedling giveaway. Over 100 families took part in this DEP-sponsored program at Ann Van Middlesworth Park. Thank you also to the Girl Scouts who volunteered for participating in the event and helping out. Please see the Public Works section of the Hillsborough Township website for more information about the Clean Communities Initiative. From Social Services. The Hillsborough Township Social Services Department would like to remind Hillsborough residents age 60 and older that the township's transportation program continues to operate Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. The program offers transportation to local grocery stores, banks, hair salons, and the post office located in Hillsborough Township. Social Services also provides transportation to doctors' offices located within Hillsborough Township and the surrounding areas. The bus is equipped with a wheelchair lift to assist riders. However, all riders must be able to get to and from the bus unassisted or provide an aid to assist them. Riders and aides are required to complete and submit transportation paperwork prior to utilizing these services. Please contact the Social Services Department at 369-3880 or stop by the municipal complex at 379 South Branch Road for more information and to pick up the required paperwork. Transportation paperwork can also be downloaded from the Social Services page on the Hillsborough Township website. Finally, from the Recreation Department has you covered for summer camp. Not only do we offer full-day camp options for children aged aged 5 to 13, we also offer a half-day program for younger children. Are you looking to keep your 4 or 5-year-old engaged and in a routine this summer? Not sure if they can handle a full day at camp? Would you like a few hours in the morning to yourself? If you answered yes to any of the above questions, then we have the perfect solution for you. Our Junior Summer Fun Zone is a 4-week camp for children aged 4 to 5 who have not yet completed kindergarten and are potty trained. This camp is run by a licensed teacher. These camps have low counselor to camper ratios. Additionally, there are hand washing and sanitizing stations set up throughout the building. Morning screenings are required prior to entry and masks are required during screening and while indoors. Space is limited, so sign up today for one of our 3 camp options at hillsboroughNJrecreation.org. That is all I have.
Thank you. Committeeman Thompson.
Thank you, Mayor. Even in today's virtual world, there are many people who are unsure how to attend virtual court. To help answer any questions, the courts have posted an informational video on the municipal courts webpage. The video shares tips on how to attend virtual court, what to expect during your appearances, and it's recommended that anyone who has an upcoming appearance watch the video to get a heads up on how to attend the virtual court proceedings. From our police department, the Hillsborough Township was once again ranked among the top safest communities.
As a result of the COVID-19 health crisis, most New Jersey court hearings are being held by phone.
Is that the video?
or
I don't
conference.
think we want to watch
The
the whole
following
video.
tips-
so
Come on.
That's
3 minutes.
3 minutes. I think we're okay.
Yeah, we're good.
There
So
we
that's
go.
a preview of the exciting video that you can watch to
If you got 3 minutes.
learn more about a court hearing, which we hope you never have to attend. From the Hillsborough Police Department, our Hillsborough Township was once again ranked among the top safest communities in the state of New Jersey, according to a report by SafeWise, a security product review platform. The SafeWise report released its 50 safest cities in New Jersey list earlier this month, naming Hillsborough the 41st safest city in the state. To compile this report, SafeWise used the most recent FBI crime data, population, and other ranking factors like unique safety initiatives and security programs implemented within the past few years. From our chief, his quote is, "We are very proud to be recognized as one of the safest municipalities in New Jersey once again. And this is a direct result of the hard work that our officers put in each and every day to serve our community." So on behalf of the Township Committee, congratulations and thank you to all of our hardworking members of the police department, and Captain Fisher's with us here tonight. Thank you for all your hard work and dedication as well. We appreciate it. From my health department, the Hillsborough Health Department is in partnership with the Raritan Headwaters, is hosting a well water testing event for residents who are interested in the quality of their drinking water. The cost of the tests are reduced and depend upon the analysis the resident would like to test for. Raritan Headwaters will bring sampling kits and instructions to the municipal building on Saturday, May 22nd from 2 to 5 p.m. to give to interested residents. Payment for the test is expected at that time. Residents can return to pick up the samples on Wednesday, May 26th from 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. at the same location here at the municipal building. Further details about the sampling event will be posted on our Hillsborough website. The health department also has radon kits available, which are free to residents here in Hillsborough and available for pickup in the health department office. Please call 908-369-5652 for further information. And the health department has been working with social services department to reach out to seniors who are in need of the COVID-19 vaccination in order to help them register with the Somerset County COVID vaccination registration website. Any senior over the age of 65 and any homebound adult who still needs a COVID-19 vaccination should contact Somerset County at 908-231-7155. And finally, from our sustainability committee, Hillsborough is asking residents to again participate in a quick survey about plastic shopping bag usage. The information collected from the survey will help provide data for an upcoming educational initiative. Please see the mayor's e-newsletter to participate, and there's still time to participate in the Wyland Foundation National Mayor's Challenge for Water Conservation. Hillsborough is currently ranked #1 in all of New Jersey and 35th nationally. You can make your pledge throughout the month of April at mywaterpledge.com. That is all from me, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Thompson. Committeeman Wright.
Thank you, Mayor. Building, does your pool need a permit? If your pool is capable of holding more than 24 inches of water, the answer is yes. Pools have a specific requirement for their installation and for their barriers. These requirements are intended to provide protection against potential drowning and near drowning by restricting access to the pool. Seasonal pools may be temporary, but they pose a life safety issue if the barrier requirements are not properly met. please stop by the building department for more information and pick up a copy of our residential swimming pool guide. For engineering, the engineering department would like to inform the public that since the weather is warming, the township is completing the 2020 funded road paving program. The 2020 paving program was delayed due to COVID-19 and cold weather. East Mountain Road between Amwell, and Mountain View is currently being repaved. Mountain View Road between East Mountain and Pleasant View will follow. Willow Road between Hillsborough and Fowler will follow after that. This will complete the 2020 paving program, which includes many of our main roads as well. The 2021 paving program will be going out to bid shortly. The Engineering and Public Works Department evaluates and ranks the roads for paving each year. The public must understand that the ranking is based not only on condition, but traffic volume, the use of the roadways. That's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Deputy Mayor Delcor.
Thank you, Mayor. First of all, I just wanted to thank the members of the Municipal Alliance. This past Saturday, I guess it was cleanup day. I know we had our Captain Cleanup event, but we also had a Adopt the Highway program that was undertaken by the Alliance. So they spent some time on Saturday cleaning up some of the trash that on Route 206, about a mile stretch in sort of the center of town there. So I wanted to thank them for taking a Saturday and helping to beautify our already beautiful town. So thanks to the Municipal Alliance members. A couple of items as it relates to some of the departments here from the Finance Office. Just a reminder, I talked about it at the last meeting. At this point, all residents should have received their second quarter tax bill. And if you were eligible for the homestead rebate credit, that would have been reflected in that bill. If you did not receive a bill, you can contact the Finance Office. And if you did not receive the credit that you feel you are entitled to or you were eligible for, you can call the State of New Jersey hotline, and that's 877-658-2972. From our business advocate group, one way to stay in touch with our local businesses, we are certainly trying to ramp up and get our businesses back up and open and flourishing again after a pretty rough year, this past year for all small businesses. So if you'd like to know what's happening in our with our business community, you can like and follow the Hillsborough Business Association page. That's the HBA Facebook page, where you can stay up to date on the latest information regarding the status of your favorite Hillsborough business. That would include restaurants and other shops and other small businesses. So a great way to stay in up to date on what's happening with our business community, and also use that as a means to get them back up on their feet. And finally, the Borough Safe, which is an organization through a number of organizations here in town. It includes the Township Committee, it includes members of the Board of Ed, some of our Municipal Alliance people. It's a suicide prevention organization and suicide awareness. And they are running a virtual mental health fair this Friday, May the 14th, from 5 to 7 p.m. This will be a virtual event, but it will provide a wealth of wellness information for families, and it'll feature community resources, music, crafts, games, and a poster contest. So if you'd like to learn more about the Hope for Tomorrow Mental Health Fair, again, that will be virtual. It'll be this Friday, the 14th, from 5 to 7, and there'll be registration link in the mayor's e-news, which comes out each week. That's all for me, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor. Okay, so first thing, this afternoon, we had a visitor to Hillsborough Township. The governor came by along with the DP director, Gutierrez Scassetti. We had Congressman Malinowski, we had Assemblyman Zicker, the county commissioners, including Director Robinson Sui and Drake, and obviously my fellow Township Committee people went for a groundbreaking ceremony for the next phase of the 206 widening project. What does that mean? So that means that you have the bypass, which is due to open in June. The widening phase would take from your Doctor's Way up to Valley Road, which would make 4 lanes. And then the last phase to be completed will be the bridge that it goes under to connect the 4 lanes to the 4 lanes that begin up at the Days Inn, which would then complete the project. I was thankful for the governor to come down today and involve this great undertaking for Hillsborough. We need it. It's a benefit to the township and the area, and we thank him for coming down today and enjoying our presence and going over what the plans are for the township. The next thing I'd like to address is I'd like to wish a Ramadan Mubarak or happy Ramadan to the township residents who observe this tradition. I wish you a happy Ramadan to all those. Coming up, obviously, you know, we have our Memorial Day Parade. Our Hillsborough resident and Army veteran Thomas Salili Jr. will be Hillsborough Township's Grand Marshal for 2021. Mr. Salili has been the Grand Marshal for 2020, but when the Memorial Day festivals were canceled due to COVID restrictions, we were pleased to honor him now. The Memorial Day Parade will take place on Saturday, May 30th. May 29th at 10 a.m. And after the annual Salute to Veterans Breakfast to go to event this year, the Garden of Honor Remembrance Ceremony will continue immediately following the parade. So I hope you all can come out and enjoy the parade and honor our veterans. The HHS Band and Choir. I'm delighted to announce that the Hillsborough High School Marching Band and Choir will be marching in the Memorial Day Parade this year. Thanks go out to Mr. Chris Ireland, the Supervisor of Visual and Performing Arts and related areas at the Hillsborough Schools, for making this a reality. And also the Band Director, Jules Haran, Associate Band Director, Nick Clipperton, and Choral Director, Ashley Foster, for their dedication and diligence towards ensuring that this event will be a musical success the whole town can enjoy. And I know that we've had the pleasure of having the choir here for multiple occasions, and they always do a great job. And having our band also is a great thing for us. So thank you very much for that. Save the date, the Hillsborough Annual Family Fun Day and Independence Day fireworks will be an extra special this year, as it will also be held in celebration of the township's 250th anniversary. Mark your calendars for Saturday, June 26th. I make plans to pack a picnic and come early to enjoy the festivities while celebrating over 250 years of Hillsborough history. In addition to the complimentary card magnets that are available at no cost to Hillsborough residents, there is a limited edition commemorative merchandise available for purchase via Community Pass. Stop by any counter at the municipal building for your complimentary magnet, or go online or in person to the Hillsborough Recreation Department and order commemorative t-shirts, lawn signs, mugs, and window clings. So get your swag, support the town. Only turn 250 once. As always, you can stay connected with all the events and more via the Wednesday e-newsletter. To be sure to follow and like the official Hillsborough Township Facebook page and Twitter, TV 29, and the Hillsborough YouTube channels. Showcase our meetings and Hillsborough The Good Life episodes, and Hillsborough alerts for traffic and emergency notifications.
Mayor, just one quick change. The parade has always been at 10 o'clock. This year, the parade's at 9 a.m. this year.
9 o'clock.
And followed by the Garden of Honor ceremony at 9:30.
Okay, thank you. We do have a few proclamations and 2 presentations this evening. I will read each proclamation into the record, and after all the proclamations are read and the presentations is read, those receiving individual proclamations or certificates will be called up for a picture and to be presented your proclamation or certificate. Then we will pause the meeting as usual for your departure, or you can stay. We don't kick you out. First up is Local Government Week. Local government is the government closest to most citizens, and the one that most directly impacts its residents on a daily basis. It is essential that residents understand how their local government operates, the services it provides, and the importance of active involvement. New Jersey Local Government Week, sponsored by the New Jersey State League of Municipalities, is a week-long celebration to raise awareness about the importance of municipal government and its daily impact on its residents. Hillsborough has over 200 employees who are directly responsible for keeping your town growing in a fiscally responsible direction, providing excellent public safety resources, offering recreation opportunities for residents of all ages, maintaining town infrastructure, and practicing responsible, sustainable efforts. Hillsborough Township employees are dedicated to providing exceptional customer service to residents, businesses, and visitors. Local government shapes quality of life in more direct ways than state and federal government, and the quality of life in Hillsborough continues to be very high because of the township's great personnel. I would agree wholeheartedly to the people in this building.
Absolutely.
Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that we, the mayor and Hillsborough Township Committee, hereby join the New Jersey State League of Municipalities and do by hereby proclaim that April 18th to 24th, 2021 as New Jersey Local Government Week. We have a gold award, and I'm always amazed, and I said to my colleagues, how many every meeting of gold awards and Eagle Scouts we have in this town. I tell you what, you guys are some very energetic and dedicated children, and I'm very proud of all of you. First up is Nikita Agarwal, a senior at Hillsborough High School, is a member of Girl Scout Troop 60364 and has earned her Gold Award. Nikita's Gold Award project was about raising awareness of the benefits of composting by leading a sustainable webinar, raffling a free compost bin, and setting up an information table at the ShopRite with another compost bin raffle. At least 20 families in the area started composting as a result of this initiative. The project took approximately 110 hours to complete. Nikita is a member of the National Arts Honor Society, the Spanish Honor Society, and the president of the Wakesman's Club. Nikita participated in the Hillsborough High School girls tennis team and volunteers at a dance school. Nikita serves as an example to the youth of Hillsborough Township through her achievements, leadership, and community service, as we are very proud that Nikita is a member of our community. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that we, the mayor and the Hillsborough Township Committee, do hereby recognize and extend our sincere congratulations to Nikita Agarwal for having earned her Girl Scout Gold Award, an honor for both her and for those who have guided her. And we wish Nikita all the best for her future endeavors. Our next is a Eagle Scout. And I'm going to do my best here. Avrandish Kishran at Hillsborough High School senior, a freshman at the University of Pennsylvania Wharton School of Business, and a member of Boy Scout Troop 489, has earned the rank of Eagle Scout. Aravin's Eagle Scout project consisted of creating mental health awareness for improving the facilities of Spring Rains of Life, a local provider of equine assisted psychotherapy for veterans suffering from PTSD and at-risk teens. Through a fundraiser walkathon at Ann Van Middlesworth School and a family night, music night at the Hillsborough High School, Averin raised $4,545 for the project to repair the site, install a 12 by 20 foot shelter, a construct of gutter systems to collect rainwater to feed the horses during the summer months. The project took over 800 hours to complete and the aid of 20 scouts and 34 volunteers. Averin served as a patrol leader and webmaster. Averin is a member of the Hillsborough High School National Honor Society and Spanish Honor Society, as well as the National AP Scholar, National Merit Scholar finalist, and a Coca-Cola Scholars Regional finalist. He is a volunteer EMT with the East Millstone First Aid Squad and is the president of Simply Neuroscience, an international nonprofit. He also mentors Newark area youth in violin and has been a youth volunteer in the Help Foundation since 2009, raising over $10,000 for less privileged and orphan children in India. Do you have time for school? Averin is a 2021 Regeneration Science Talent Search Scholar and an International Science and Engineering Fair 2021 finalist, and a two-time Junior Science and Humanities Symposium National finalist for his research project. Avron serves as an example to the youth of Hillsborough Township through his high level of leadership and community service, and we are very proud that he is a member of our community. Now therefore be it proclaimed that we, the mayor and Hillsborough Township Committee, do hereby recognize and extend our sincere congratulations to Avron Krishan for having achieved the rank of Eagle Scout, an honor for both himself and for those who have guided him, and we wish him best wishes for a very bright future. Okay, we have another Eagle Scout, Shiree Pankey, Shires Pankey, excuse me, a Hillsborough High School senior, a future freshman at the Georgia Institute of Technology, and a member of Boy Scout Troop 489. He has earned the rank of Eagle Scout. Shari's Eagle Scout project consists of building a play area at the local YMCA for the early childhood program by raising approximately 600 for materials. The project took over 146 hours to complete with the aid of 25 volunteers. Sharius served as a patrol leader and webmaster. He is a National Commended Scholar and has been named an AP Scholar with distinction. Sharius is a member of the varsity tennis team, Hillsborough High School physics team, and the Hillsborough High School robotics team. Sharius is a student pilot at the Princeton Flying School, a ranked tennis player with the U.S. Tennis Association, and a math and tennis instructor. Sharius has earned 4 professional level certifications for coding and created an app that will allow users to track tennis statistics. He volunteers at Operation Shoebox and an EMP Power Somerset as his tutor in STEM projects. Reyes serves as an example to the youth of Hillsborough Township through this high level of leadership and community service, and we are very proud that he is a member of our community. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that we, the mayor and Hillsborough Township Committee, do hereby recognize and extend our sincere congratulations to Shreyas Pani for having achieved the rank of Eagle Scout, an honor for both himself and for those who guided him, with the best wishes for a bright future.
He used to be a singer.
I'll empty the room before we have to. All right, can we have Nikita first? Mom and dad. Mom, give a picture. You're part of it. Congratulations. Oh, you gotta say something. You gotta thank mom and dad first, and then go after that.
I would like to thank my parents for being a big support in my whole Girl Scout journey and in my life. And I would like to thank the mayor and the whole township committee for being a support in my whole project. Thank you very much.
Aberrant? Come up to, take a picture after they take their picture. That's it.
First off,
That's all. It's fine.
First off, I would like to thank Mayor LaPonte as well as the rest of the Township Committee for this great honor. Also, congratulations to my fellow honorees today. I just want to take a moment to reflect upon my Boy Scout journey. I started Boy Scouts in first grade. At the time, I didn't really think much of it. Boy Scouts at that time was simply a way to have adventure, to explore the outdoors, to go beyond the boundaries that I was used to. Over time, Boy Scouts had a greater meaning. At every meeting, we were taught all different tenets that we had to follow. As we all know, as all Boy Scouts know the saying, a Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and covered. Every single experience in Boy Scout has inculcated these values into me. Whether it be trusting my fellow Scouts to rescue me when I fall down on camps, or perform all these functions during camp outs, or whether it be the bonds that we form during all these scouting events. This mutual collaboration that we have performing community service activities and improving the community in which we live in. All of these things are crucial things that Boy Scouts teaches us. Boy Scouts ultimately became much more than the sense of adventure and these winter camping trips. The brotherly bonds that we built with fellow Scouts and the experiences that we've had on these trips and scouting activities, including the community, have all made us grow into leaders, into people that can change society in for a better way around us. Ultimately, I think Boy Scouts have helped me achieve all those things that Mayor LaPonte mentioned earlier, whether it be growing an international nonprofit, performing innovative research to detect vector contamination, or whether that be to improving the community as an EMT, as a Boy Scout, and in so many other ways. I think Boy Scouts has really empowered me to perform all these things, and I could not be more grateful to my parents, my mentors in Boy Scouts, my Eagle coach, Mr. Wordsman, my Scoutmaster, Mr. Fritz, and everyone who helped me on this whole journey. I thank them for launching me onto my whole career and my whole life. And thanks to them, I know that I have a great future ahead of me. So thank you again to all of you, and thank you for this great honor today.
I tell you, for anyone that was Boy Scouts, when he started looking through that list, I was going through it too. So it doesn't ever leave you. What was it? Chris? Get a picture of you guys. Good. One turn. Sister, family affair. You have her best dress on, so. Know the drill.
So first, I'd like to start off by thanking my family who are here. Not only how they helped me through Boy Scouts, they've helped me through any challenges that come through in my way, getting on the varsity tennis team, or with schoolwork, or anything really that I questioned about. So even though I might not show that I'm thankful at times, I really appreciate what you've all done for me. And also, I'd like to thank my grandma, who was at home but couldn't join us. So thank you to you as well. And outside of my family, there's a lot of people that have helped me come to where I am today. So I'd like to start off with my troop first. I'd like to thank my Scoutmaster, Mr. Fritz, my Eagle coach, Mr. Wordsman, and all the adult leaders that have helped me on the way, like Mr. Guarneri, Mr. Haas, Miss Mindish, Mr. Demetrio. And even in school, I'd like to thank all my teachers for not only teaching me things, but also improving my character. Because without any of these people, not only would I not be here today, but who knows where I would be. So I'd like to thank all of them, not only for being able to earn the award of Eagle Scout and the proclamation that came with it, but also for all the smaller lessons I've learned throughout the way that don't really get an award, but are certainly more important. Thank you.
Local government. Come on, Anthony.
Come on, Anthony. You got a local government. Sarah.
Let me get your picture.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you.
We'll take a picture.
Take a picture first. We gotta do a picture first.
All right.
I'll keep it, I'll keep it short and sweet. Thank you, Mayor, Committee, for allowing me to do the things we do here in the township and throughout with residents and businesses, but really it's for the employees here in the township. They're the ones that do all the hard work day in and day out. And just want to thank, again, all the employees for the great job they do in local government. Because it's one of the great places to live here in America is Hillsborough, and it's because of the great employees and the residents of business. But recognizing the local employees today, I think is important, especially the last year we've had. They've been here since day one and providing services to the residents throughout the entire year. So thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, we'll take a 5-minute break if you like to go home and do, I know you guys got to have homework. And then we'll reconvene at 10 after. Okay, we are back. Again, congratulations to all the award recipients, and I couldn't do any of the stuff that they do now. I'm not even telling you, I'm not even close. But we have a bright future with these group of people moving on. So there's no new business at this time. At this point, we will take public comment on new business and matters, and I stress not on today's agenda. So anything that is on today's agenda, this is not the time for comment. So we will start with whoever's in the room, and then we will go to on the whoever is online. So we'll start first. Please state your name and address for the record, and go ahead.
Maria Janusik, 720 East Craig Avenue, Manville, New Jersey.
Mhm.
I'm also a Hillsborough Township property owner, block 86, lot 3, 2155 Camp Plain Road. In regard to the Hillsborough Township owned property that's being referred to as the Sherman property, has that property been sold by the township yet?
I believe that question was answered at last planning board meeting. You asked it, not yet.
Hasn't been sold yet?
Mhm.
Okay. Is there any idea when it's going to be sold? And can you clarify who it's supposed to be sold to? Is it RPM developers, or is it Concord Street Urban Renewal developers?
I can't tell you the exact date because I think it's depending on when paperwork are filed with the state as far as getting all the pilots in line. But they're, as we've said before, you've asked the same question. They are the same company. One is the parent company and one is the subsidiary. So it's sold to the, as many builders do, they will set up a small company to run a project, but it's all based on still under the RPM umbrella.
Yeah. Okay. Will there be public comment for the resolutions?
Not on, this is not the time, but on the resolutions, yes.
when it's time for the resolution, there'll be public comment.
Yes.
Also for the claim list.
Yes.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Okay. All right, Fred, we got anybody hands up on the virtual world?
Yes, we do have one.
All right. Well, let's-
Again, please state your name and address for the record. Please spell your last name. Mr. King, if you could unmute yourself.
Yes, my name is Jeffrey King.
Oh, Jeff.
Hi, King. I'm at 24 Elizabeth Parkway in Eatontown. I don't think this is on the agenda. I'm sorry if it is, please correct me. But I thought you had a proposal to, or maybe it was already second reading. I'm not sure the status of your ban on cannabis businesses.
That is on the agenda for today as an introduction of the ordinance.
So should I hold off now until later for that, or?
Well, there is, yeah, this is actually business on today's comment, but usually on an introduction of ordinances, there's no comment. It's just introduced, and then the comment portion is usually done when there's an action, gives people time to read the ordinance and then make comment at the next meeting after. That is the traditional timeline.
And that will be May 25th.
And that will be May 25th.
May 25th. Okay, I'm against it, but I appreciate the opportunity then. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, we have another.
All right, whoever lefty is.
Again, please state your name and address for the record. Spelling your last name, please.
Yes, my name is Edward Lefty Grimes. I'm with sativacross.org. We're a 501c3 here in New Jersey, advocating for disabled rights and cannabis patients' rights. And I'm in 84 Hanover, East Hanover.
Lefty?
Yes.
Again, this is for comment that is not on today's agenda. So if you're, anyone that wants to talk about cannabis, this is not the time to do it.
When will that be? Later
May-
on?
May 25th.
Well, this is public comment for anything, right?
No, public comment on business that is not on the agenda.
Right. This isn't on the agenda today, right? Or is it?
It is.
Oh, I see. Okay, and there's no public comment for the agenda. All right, I see. All right.
So all the people that are all queued up, this is not, this is, the comments are for, as Ms. Janasek did, talked about something that wasn't on the agenda. That's what this portion of the meeting is for. And then any comment on the cannabis agenda will be May 25th.
At the public hearing.
At the public hearing. So if there's anybody that has any comments that are not on today's agenda, please raise your hand. Didier?
Hello, everybody. I just have a general comment, and it's not tied.
Didier, please state your name and address for the record.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Didier Jimenez, 348 Gemini Drive, Hillsborough, New Jersey.
Mhm.
So I just have a general comment because I feel like 2021, we need to start things fresh and go back to a time where we used to discuss policies and try to have smart conversations and being open. Sadly enough, this is not the kind of stuff that you would see on, Facebook comments or patch article comments. And I feel like that will be the norm of things. But, I remember we used to go back in 2008 when John McCain came up to one of his supporters who was saying really nasty things about his opponent. And he said, "No, ma'am, he's a decent family man. I just happen to have disagreements with him." And that was beautiful. And I feel like everybody agrees that that was a time where everybody put their issues aside. And he personally told his own fan, his own voter that supports him, that where she was going was not the right way, and that Barack Obama, was a decent man. He just disagrees with him. So, I often go through all these Facebook posts, patch articles, just to see how the water feels with folks in town. And there was one particular out of many and a few deleted by the moderators from the patch, which started talking nasty, dirty things about me. But that always happens. It's fine. That's how people will be. But one of the things that the last sentence that struck me was he said, thank you, Mayor, Lipani, I'm sorry for mispronouncing it, for
Okay.
standing up to these thugs. I was on a cereal box for Cheerios. I believe Doug Thompson was there at ShopRite when we did the whole event. It was amazing. We helped raise over $1 million for charity. I was on Univision promoting a nonprofit that feeds homeless veterans quesadillas for a cause. I have been volunteering many years in Hillsborough through nonprofits, organizations, trying to raise awareness for many reasons. From Make-A-Wish to doing marathons for elephants and raising money. I am not a thug. Those are terms that we both agree should not be used because they incite violence, and we should respect each other. So, you know, if there was ever somebody that would say derogatory terms towards anybody, like calling somebody a thug, if I was white, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't call us thugs, because we're people of color. So it's just one of those things that, like, let's start 2021 the right way. Let's make sure that if anybody says some kind of nasty stuff like that, obviously we're not referees, but we will try to do our best to make sure that we use the right terms. And we try to improve as citizens and try to respect each other, and maybe 2021 won't be a repeat of the last 4 years in this town and in this nation. Thank you.
Thank you, Dieter. Obviously, I don't condone any type of rhetoric like that on any post, and I don't think any of my township committee people also. Obviously, we don't control that. Obviously, there's going to be people that are on both sides that tend to exasperate the situation and go areas where proper dialogue is not done. But I would hope that if someone has a different opinion, that you would be able just to dialogue and discuss it as we always are, and not to in any way we condone that type of work or speech. So thanks for calling, Dieter, and have a nice day. All right, another. We got help desk, whoever help desk is.
Good evening, everyone. Help Desk is Anna Martavishki. I'm a regional organizer with Our Revolution, state coordinator with Our Revolution, New Jersey. I am here to support our local organizer, Didier Jimenez, who is a dynamic, caring, young leader, deeply committed to justice, and who has spent the last couple of years bringing the community together around various issues, and we commend him for that. We as an organization stand by civic values in every type of engagement. We expect civic values of Didier, and we expect civic values of everyone who engages in a conversation around politics, around policies, and around community issues. We care about the safety of all residents, and we want to speak up to defend Didier Jimenez, and we care about his safety as well. And we hope that the targeting of him and the threatening of him will stop. And thank you, Mayor, for denouncing the hateful speech just now. So I just wanted to thank you from our organization, and also to just raise awareness that this is happening, and we stand by our local organizers. So thank you for your time, and have a good night.
Thank you for your comment. Anyone else in virtual land?
I see no others, Mayor.
Okay, so we will now move on to public hearings. Ordinance 2021-04, ordinance amending Chapter 92, Police Department, Article 2, Establishment and Organization, Section 92-8, Appointments and Promotions of the Code of the Township of Hillsborough, Somerset County, New Jersey. May I have a motion to open to the public hearing on ordinance 2021-04?
So moved.
Thank you. May I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. All in favor? All right.
Aye.
Any opposed? Seeing none. Any discussion from the dais on ordinance 2021-04? Okay. Any comments from the floor? Okay.
Maria Janusik, 720 East Breck Avenue, Manville, New Jersey. This states it's appointments and promotions. Is that, but this is referred to hiring also?
It is basically to establish the timeline of applicants being considered for hiring, and how long that they can maintain that open status list. So it gives the police department some flexibility if they need to go out and look for more candidates.
Okay, so an appointment would refer to what? Hiring?
Yes, it's the promotional process in the police department. They had it as a one-year list. Now they're making it 6 months. That can be extended to a year at the discretion of the chief. That's the only change.
Okay, so this isn't, this change does not refer to promotions at all.
No.
Well, yeah,
Yes,
yes, it does. It
just
relates
like I
to
said.
promotion as it pertains to, there are tests that the police officers need to take. And those tests are used for promotion purposes. And this organization, this ordinance provides the timeline for how long those tests are valid. And we're just, as our counselor noted, it basically is just changing it to 6 months with up to a year with the chief's discretion.
So certain tests are given when someone has already been hired, and then there's
For a sergeant or a lieutenant, yeah.
all right, so that's what stays for the what is it, 6 months up to a year. So
Correct.
There's also those tests for consideration for promotion.
Correct. Anyone in virtual land?
Seeing none.
Okay. May I have a motion to close public hearing and adopt ordinance 2021-04?
So moved, Mayor.
Thank you. May I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Committeewoman Erickson,
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson,
Yes.
Committeeman Wright,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Delacour,
Yes.
Mayor LaPlante.
Yes. Ordinance 2021-05, ordinance amending chapter 59, grants and shared services advisory commission of the code of Township of Hillsborough, Somerset County, New Jersey. May I have a motion to open to public hearing on
So
ordinance
moved.
2125? Thank you. Second,
Second.
all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any discussions from the dais? Okay. Any comments from the floor? Anybody in virtual land? Okay, may I have a motion to close the public hearing and adopt ordinance 2021-05?
So moved, Mayor.
Thank you. Second,
Second.
and roll call, please.
Committeewoman Erickson,
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson,
Yes.
Committeeman Wright,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Delacour,
Yes.
Mayor LaPlante.
Yes. So now we go to introduction of new ordinances, 2021-07, ordinance of Township of Hillsborough, County of Somerset, State of New Jersey, amending chapter 188, land use and development, article 4, districts and standards, section 188-97, prohibited uses of the code of the Township of Hillsborough to prohibit the operation of any class of cannabis business within the geographical boundaries of Township of Hillsborough. Further consideration of this ordinance and public hearing will be held on May 25th, 2021. May I have a motion to introduce this ordinance?
So move.
Thank you. Second,
Second.
roll call.
Committeewoman Erickson,
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson,
Yes.
Committeeman Wright,
Abstain.
Deputy Mayor Delacour,
Yes.
Mayor LaPlante.
Yes,
And I'd like to make a comment.
But we don't do
we
comments.
don't do comment.
Okay, even for the introduction?
No,
Okay.
25th. For everybody. Public comment on new business and matters not on the agenda. We are now, that ends that. So we're on to consent agenda. Do we have a motion? Well, anyone that want to take any of the agendas, items 1 through 10 separately? Okay, seeing none, then we'll have a motion to approve the consent agenda.
So moved.
And we have a second.
I'll second it.
Okay, comments from the dais? Okay, comments from the floor. Now, come on up, Ms. Janusik.
Maria Janusik, 720 East Breck Avenue, Manville, New Jersey. It's consent number 5, resolution authorizing execution of conservation easement, and stormwater management maintenance easements for the property identified on the Hillsborough Township tax map as block 200.01, lots 4, 5, and 6, following consolidation, block 200.01, lot 4.01. Does that mean that those three lots, 4, 5, and 6, are going to be consolidated to make lot 4.01?
Yes. Well, that's not what we're doing. That's already been done by the board.
Okay, because this wording makes it sound like that's what's going to happen. Following the consolidation, not that it was already consolidated.
Okay.
Is that?
I'm identifying what the property was. Before the planning board application, it was block 200.01, lots 4, 5, and 6. After, it's now block 200.01, lot 4.01. I don't know if they've filed the subdivision deed yet, but that's what it's going to be. Do you have a question about the?
So when this was before the planning board, that was already done, the consolidation was done?
That application was granted, yes.
Yep, I understand. It says here, that the approval of the board, the board adopted a memorializing a resolution, which would mean that they approved it, but this is ambiguous in was that consolidation done prior to this?
Because the consolidation is not the subject of this resolution or what the governing bodies asked to do. The subject matter of this particular resolution is just to approve the conservation easement and the stormwater management easement. That's it.
I understand, but the wording of this resolution is ambiguous. So I'm asking for clarification. So I'm saying that the 4, 5, and 6 consolidation was approved by the planning board, and because
again,
this
yes.
Ms. Janasek, it was approved and resolution was July 11th of 2019.
Okay, so
Over 2 years ago, that the lots were merged together. So this is just to prove a conservation easement, as the attorney said.
okay, well, like I said, it looks a bit following the consolidation.
Okay.
Makes it sound like this is going to be done. The conservation easement is going to be filed following consolidation of those 3 lots into 1 lot. So that's what I'm asking about. And so now, what's the process here at the end? Mayor and township clerk are authorized to execute a conservation easement. So is that done? I mean, who does that?
I think we're voting. That's what we're doing tonight. They're going to vote on it. And if we get to that vote, after the meeting, those documents will be presented at a point in time to the mayor to execute and to record.
So that you, as the township attorney, will be recording this. That's signed by you.
Well, yes, that's correct. The mayor will be signing the documents. The mayor and clerk will be signing the documents, and I will send them into the county clerk's office for recording.
Okay, so your name is on that you're the one that's submitting the conservation easement record.
Hillsborough was submitting the conservation easement. He's just the attorney that drafted the paperwork.
I was involved in preparing the document. Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Okay, any other questions from cyber world? See none. All right. So at this point, we have a motion to accept. So we have a roll call, please.
Committeewoman Erickson,
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson,
Yes.
Committeeman Wright,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Delcor,
Yes.
Mayor LaPani.
Yes. So I highlighted because I always seem to jump over this claims list so we can pay the bills. May I have a motion to approve claims list 2021-08?
So moved, Mayor.
And we have a second.
Second.
Thank you, Ms. Erickson. Comments from the dais? And comments from the floor on claims list? Okay.
Marie Janicek, on page 19. So that's like just about like the third from the last page.
Of which document?
Third
There's
from the
3.
last page of the whole thing.
The budget bill list. Okay. Page 19.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Under affordable housing,
Okay.
there's M&M Realty Partners. I've seen some kind of paperwork that's.
Are you referring to the line item under Mr. Bernstein's
Yes. under-
bills?
Under affordable housing,
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, the fourth.
M&M Realty, yep.
M&M
March
Realty.
2021, yep.
Yeah, so that's affordable housing, M&M.
Mhm.
Where is there any information on this M&M Realty? Because I think I read something where they're involved with the second lot of the Sherman property.
M&M Realty, yes, that is ongoing, what we call discussions and work based on the affordable housing of M&M Realty, which is an application that will be coming in front of us for the Glengarry project at some point. But there's still some work to be done on that with negotiations with Fair Share and those type of things.
So that's associated with the Glengarry project.
Correct.
Okay, and page 20, next page.
Okay.
Open space, purchase GSA property. Was there more property purchase, or is this from an old purchase? From Attorney Bernstein, $450.
That would be the original purchase. It's just ongoing work for that property that is purchased with the county.
Okay, so that's a prior purchase. That's not something that.
That's correct.
All right, thank you.
Any questions online? All right. May I have so we had a motion to approve and second, we'll have roll call, please.
Committeewoman Erickson,
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson,
Yes.
Committeeman Wright,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Delcor,
Yes.
Mayor LaPantani.
Yes. That's all I have for our meeting tonight. So at this point, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Thank you. In a second.
Second.
Any comments from this? Any from the floor?
Actually, I have a comment.
Okay.
With regards to your introduction of.
Put your mic
Just
down.
a
Jeff,
Comment on the adjournment.
comment on the
Oh,
adjournment.
okay.
Comment on the-
All right, thank you for
All
that.
right.
Thanks.
All right. Anything from the floor? Don't see any, so we will take a roll call, please.
Committeewoman Erickson,
Absolutely.
Committeeman Thompson,
Yes.
Committeeman Wright,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Delcor,
Yes.
Mayor LaPantani.
Yes, we are adjourned 8:33. Thank you all.